Oh, hi, this is Tim with Vesta Wash. I'm going to show you guys how we clean stucco without using a pressure washer. This is a typical before and after photo. The way we accomplish this, we send out a two-man crew. One person's his job is to keep the windows wet, to keep the plants wet, keep everything diluted. The second person is going to apply the cleaning solution with a battery-powered or air compressor-powered pump. It's at a low pressure of about 45 to 90 psi. It's a mixture of bleach, water, soap. The reason we use bleach is these stains are not dirt, it's actually a bacteria. So we use bleach, same reason you use bleach to clean the mildew in your bathroom. We spray it, let it dwell, and then we'll simply rinse it off with a garden hose. The second step is we'll spray the windows with a product that's called Final Wash. What that does is it prevents the heavy spotting on the glass from using the bleach cleaner mixture. Depending on the hardness of the water, the amount of minerals, you will have water spots on the windows, similar to when you wash the car in your driveway. If you want the perfect results, it's best to call your window cleaner to have him come out and clean the windows after the washing is done. The final step is to spray the plants and shrubs with a product called Plant Wash. That neutralizes any of the overspray from the cleaning solution and just minimizes any potential damage. Even being the most careful, you can get some browning on the edges of the plants. And what that is it's stress. It's the plants that are not going to die. They will come back. When we're cleaning stucco, you will see some where it runs into, let's say the grass runs right up to the bottom of the stucco. You will get some browning of the grass, potentially killing the grass maybe 1 to 2 inches in because all that cleaning solution is running down the wall, and you've got to make it strong enough to actually clean the stucco. Um, as it dries, the stucco is that wet look, but as it dries, it will lighten up, and you will get a clean surface. Stucco is the hardest surface to clean because it's porous compared to doing a vinyl siding where the stains can't get inside of it. Stucco will tend to stay cleaner longer. We're typically coming back every 3 to 5 years after we wash the stucco. Good question is, why soft wash versus pressure washing? When we soft wash, we can actually apply a stronger cleaning solution versus using a pressure washer. A pressure washer, there's a little tube they stick into a bucket of bleach. The pressure washer sucks the bleach up and it combines uh, within or after the pressure washer. Problem is, you can never get it strong enough. So the applicator will apply using a pressure washer, dwells, he starts rinsing. Nothing's going to happen when you're cleaning the stucco, and then they start getting closer and they start cleaning by abrasion. That's when the pressure washer will actually damage the surface of the stucco. So soft washing, we can clean stucco and asphalt roofs, whereas you can't do that with a pressure washer. The other problem with a pressure washer is you can't accurately apply the cleaner. Just remember, it's like when you go to the car wash to wash your car, the self-serve, you squeeze a trigger, that water is all over the place. So just imagine using the same system to apply a bleach-based cleaner. With a soft wash, we're applying this at 45 to 90 psi. We can crack open the valve a little bit so it almost just drizzles out so we can really control the application. Pressure washer, they're applying anywhere now from 500 to 4,000 psi. We'll actually use a garden hose to rinse. A lot of pressure washers have upgraded to start using a 10-gallon per minute pressure washer. That is a lot of water. The reason they've upgraded to these big pressure washers is because the market has stayed very inexpensive. So what they're trying to do is to increase their speed to get in on a job and off the job faster. The problem was you're putting so much volume of water, it increases the chances of getting water behind the siding and the weather stripping around the doors and windows. Why choose Vesta Wash versus other companies? We've been in business since 2012. Focus, we're washing. We're not trying to franchise our business system like a lot of companies in our market. We are a local employer. We hire from our neighbors. We're not hiring workers on a temporary work visa. In our office, we're not hiring any virtual assistants to run the office from overseas. Again, these are our neighbors. We have some of the best employees. We offer a 401k package for our employees. We offer competitive wages. And our team really likes doing the different types of jobs, not just pressure wash, but they're also doing the roof cleaning, cleaning decks, pretty much anything on the outside. And the variety of jobs keeps the guys motivated. We have full insurance. We actually have a commercial vehicle insurance. A lot of guys are just use a personal vehicle insurance, which is a lot cheaper. We're covered to do what we say to our insurance carrier. A lot of companies they don't specify that they actually cover roof cleaning or pressure washing. So we don't, we have a full coverage. We have workers' comp insurance. A lot of sole proprietors, they do not have workers' comp insurance. We do background checks on our employees. We do this yearly. We use a service called Ask the Seal. So they perform criminal and sexual predator background checks. Again, many people do not do that because they don't pay enough and they're afraid they can't find the employees that actually pass a background check. And we're not using any subcontractors. We do not pay our guys using cash. So we do things by the book at VestaWash. So some areas what we can see in this community here, the black streak, the black along the edge, there's like a grayish haze. This will all clean up nicely. Just want to point this out that we also clean roofs. Now, if we were cleaning the siding, the yellow siding, and you did not clean the roof, that overspray from cleaning the siding would get on the roof, and you would get clean spots, and it become more noticeable. Same idea if we're cleaning stucco above a wood deck. Even though we would keep the deck washed or a PVC deck washed, that cleaning solution would leave some clean spots on the deck. It's not going to damage it. You're just showing some clean spots, uh, clean spots on different places. Um, this oil orange staining uh, that does not come up with a typical cleaning. That's actually we call it a soil stain. And typically that's from when the house was built. There's dirt at the edges. The water would splash up and bring that soil splashing, which would have iron. And that iron is actually what's rusting on the surface. You have to use a special cleaner. We can clean that. It's an additional charge. Um, this is a real bad soil staining. So we use a product called F9 Efflow. It is a type of an acid, but it's a buffered acid, so it's a lot different than the acids a lot of these guys are using. A lot of companies are using a hydrofluoric or muriatic acid, and then often you'll see the employees without proper safety precaution. They're not wearing goggles, gloves, respirators, so it's very dangerous for other companies using muriatic acid trying to save a few bucks. This F9-ethyl is a very safe, proven product to use. We can get you a separate price for that. I just want to point out we're seeing more and more of these old outlet covers. It's actually responsibility of the homeowners to make sure these outlets, whatever ones you use, to be weather tight. Um, Code does require some sort of in-use outlet cover. If you ever get any work done, this is really you want something like this when you're doing an outlet that's going to be plugged in. Um, the where you might plug in a transformer for a landscape lighting surface system, alarm systems, pretty much anything that you're going to be using an outlet full time. These covers do work very, very well. So the chimney of this black here, that will all clean up really good. Um, Sometimes you might see some underneath it, there may be a rust color. Again, the rust is not clean uh, during this process. It's not included because you have to use a different cleaner to clean rust. We're cleaning these black streaks, which is actually a bacteria. So you can see this tall chimney in the background, that black. Yeah, we can actually reach all that. I'd probably put a ladder up on top of the deck, but that would clean up real nice. Uh, these whitish stains at the corners and the middle of the windows, that's like an oxidation that's leaching out. When we wash something like that, that will not clean up 100%. It'll lighten up, but you'll still see some discoloration. Again, that's because the stucco is porous. It'll improve 90%, but it'll never get completely cleaned. A lot of times we will see some pre-existing conditions, so you can see where the siding is touching the shingles. That siding is wicking up some water, so there's a lot of moisture intrusion. So that really should be fixed. If we see that, we would point that out two people. So on this house here, this is an after photo of a job. These little stains here, that is acceptable. It was a lot worse prior to that. But again, we're seeing a big improvement, but you're never going to get stucco 100% clean. It's just a matter of managing expectations. So this is a typical result: the black on the chimney, the mildew that was at the corner of the window. No, they're real bad. So even this bad improved quite a bit, but you can still see a faint residue of the stain. That's probably the best that's going to it's going to get. If you want any better, you would have to actually paint that surface or put a coating on it. So I mean, even homes as bad as this, we're able to get that. I'd say that's probably 95, even more percentage better than the way it is. Um, I remember doing this job. I wasn't sure if the staining behind the shutters would clean up because it's the sun's not hitting it, but this cleaned up really good. So we do offer other services. We do a lot of asphalt roof cleaning. After we clean a roof, we can put a rejuvenating product to help increase flexibility and help extend the life of the roof. We also clean dryer vents. You might have seen us around installing Christmas lights. We're VestaLights.com. We install a lot of Christmas lights, and then we also have a division that installs landscape lighting. And we do cover the northern Delaware. We bought our warehouse last year, and we also cover into Pennsylvania, Chester, Montgomery, Delaware, and Bucks counties.